From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. I'm D. Ray Knight, and this is what's going on. Here is the latest in the war in Ukraine. Russia's military forces are blasting Ukraine's capital region and other major cities as they try to crush a Ukrainian defense that has frustrated their progress nearly 3 weeks after invading. With Russia's ground advance in Kyiv stalled despite sustained bombardment, a glimmer of optimism emerged that talks between the two sides could make progress. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Wednesday that a neutral military status for Ukraine was being seriously discussed at the business-like talks. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky described Russia's demands for ending the war as becoming more realistic. Zelensky said Russian forces had been unable to move deeper into Ukrainian territory, but continued their heavy shelling of cities. In news closer to home, Spearfish police say a Sturgis man has been arrested in connection with a bank robbery Monday afternoon. Police say at approximately 1:30, they were called to Great Western Bank on Main Street in Spearfish for a report that a man entered the establishment and presented a teller with a threatening note demanding money. The teller complied, and the male left the bank with an undisclosed amount of cash. A suspect, identified as 31-year-old Derek Duffy of Sturgis, was apprehended in connection with the crime late Monday afternoon. He is facing robbery and grand theft charges. There will be no fireworks this 4th of July at Mt Rushmore, Amy Rose explains.
The National Park Service has denied South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem's request to mark the 4th of July with fireworks at Mt Rushmore, citing opposition from Native American tribes and the possibility of igniting wildfires. Now, the Republican governor said in a statement Tuesday that she would continue her court battle to hold the fireworks. She filed a federal lawsuit against the Biden administration after it refused to issue a permit for a similar celebration last year.
Steve Duffy has announced his bid to run for District 32 in the South Dakota House of Representatives. The longtime businessman made the announcement March 14th after several current and former Republican leaders from around the state encouraged him to run for the seat. Representative Chris Johnson currently holds the seat, but has announced that he would not seek re-election. In national and international news, Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky will address the U.S. Congress. Zelensky is rallying support against Russia's crushing invasion. The speech today will be live-streamed into the U.S. Capitol and will be among Zelensky's most important as he pushes the U.S. to do more than it has pledged so far. President Joe Biden has resisted Zelensky's request to send warplanes to Ukraine, which would risk escalating the war with Russia. Instead, Biden is expected to deliver an address later Wednesday announcing $800 million in additional security assistance for Ukraine. Springing forward and falling back may become a thing of the past. Chrissy Davies has more.
The Senate unanimously approved a bill on Tuesday that would make daylight savings time permanent, making the House all that stands between longer winter days and later sunrises in summer. The bipartisan legislation known as the Sunshine Protection Act was introduced by Senator Marco Rubio in March of 2019. It was quickly backed by two of his Democratic colleagues, Ed Markey of Massachusetts and Ron Wyden of Oregon. If the House approves the measure and President Biden signs it, the legislation would not take effect until the fall of 2023. Since airlines, railroads, and other mass transit operators have built out schedules based on the current timekeeping system.
Well, thank goodness for that. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Showers possible early today with a high of 52, low tonight 33. And that was your Daily Slice for Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose and Chrissy Davies. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.